All right, guys. So in today's video, we are going to do our daily analysis. And what we are going to do in today's analysis is I will show you how I was able to catch a trade on uh, Ethereum USD. All right. And the same thing happened on BTC. So let's go through it. First of all, let's start with 8 USD, Ethereum USD. So remember that our overpower strategy says that the number one thing we do when we get to the chart is we go to our 15 minutes time frame. All right. Number one. Then number two is we look for a clear trend. Is the market going up or is it coming down? All right. Then the next thing in which we look at is, was there a change of character? Now, if there is a change of character, we now go and look for an overpowering, which means were sellers overpowered if the market was going down, or were buyers overpowered if the market was going up? All right. So here on Ethereum USD, let's look at how it played out cleanly for today. All right. So if we look at the chart for Ethereum USD, you see that this market was going up here. All right. This level, it was going up here. It went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, came down. All right. So this was how I was able to capture a move down here. All right. So what happened was a change of character would occur at this point because the market was going up here, coming down, going up, coming down, going up. All right. So when he came and broke this level, that told us that, or that was a change of a character. So this level, once this level was broken, that was a change of character. All right. So the next thing in which we have to ask is, since we already have our change of character, is, was there an overpowering? And what is an overpowering or an overpower? Overpower simply means we look for an engulfing where buyers were overpowered by sellers. Okay. And that engulfing has to be a clear engulfing. All right. The engulfing candle has to be larger compared to the candle that was engulfed. And we say is at least the body of the engulfing candle has to be at least twice that of the engulfed candle. That will show us that there was enough power there by from sellers or from buyers. So if we look here, look at this. You see this engulfing candle here to the upside. So this is a clear engulfing. What this is telling us is that at this point, sellers try to push this market down, all right? You see this small candle, but buyers were powerful enough to push the market to the upside, creating this engulfing, telling us that buyers were very strong here. So if sellers become strong enough to break this power of buyers, it means that sellers were now in control, okay? Sellers are now in control. So if you look here, they were broken. This level was broken. You see the engulfing here? It was overpowered. Okay. And then coupled with our change of character, we now know that our strategy says that the market is going to move down at least as much as it moved up. You see our rectangle? I simply took it down here, all right, to this level. And I was able to capture this move here. Okay. Which is always clear. All right. Now, depending on where the market, the way in which you see the market, I was able to use this, just this break of, what do you call it, engulfing here to capture the move. Or what you can do is you set, what do you call it? You can set a limit order down here because you know that, look at this, look at this candle here, all right, that broke this level, even though it was a week. Okay, that broke it. Sometimes it still tells us that, hey, sellers have overpowered it. But then, in order to confirm, to be very sure, you have to wait for it to be broken with a, what do you call it? A body of it, the body of a candle. So depending on how sure you are about the market, because once you start using this strategy, you start building confidence. At a point, you may say, okay, I'm going to come and set, uh, what do you call it, a limit order down here once there is a change of, once there is a change of character, right? So once this change of character occurred, you'll be able to be in the market. And that's how I was able to capture this move. All right. So let's go to BTC and look at the same thing. If we go to BTC, you can see how the market was going up. Okay. The market was going up, coming down. It went up, came down, went up, came down. So, so our change of character would occur where? It would occur at this point because this was a level. Okay. Once this level is broken, we know that there is a change of character. And then we can also ask, okay, was there an overpowering? You see the overpowering here? You see this engulfing right here? Let me make it bigger. You see the engulfing candle right here? Okay. See the engulfing candle, clean engulfing. So it tells us that since we have an overpowering of a bias, and we have a change of character, the market is going to move down at least as much as it moved up. Okay? Now look at this. It will usually come and give us our profit before it starts consolidating. See what happened? It kept moving down until it completed uh, our strategy. Then it started consolidating. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment and we can talk about it. But we can see that this strategy, basically, it works. Okay. So if you have any questions, once again, leave it in the comment and we can talk about it.